Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Brev. Welcome to another episode of What Would Brev Do? This is the series where I play an entire ranked seasons game from start to finish and talk about what's going on in my head the entire time, hopefully with the goal to make you guys better at the game. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe and like the video. We post a ton of content over here on this channel. Today, we are one win away from World Series on our no money spent account. The lineup is as you see here. It needs a ton of work. We need to get into stage 2 team affinity and start making some upgrades at some of these positions, but today's Friday, the season rolls over on Monday, and I don't have a whole lot of time to play except for today, so we're just gonna have to suck it up and try to make it with this squad. We are rocking Duvall on the bench as a pinch hit opportunity for Shohei Ohtani. We're also rocking Willie Stargell on the bench for a pinch hit opportunity for either Pujols or Sheffield. If we pinch hit for Sheffield, we can move Pujols to third and so on. So that's a concept I talk about a lot, using your bench smartly, especially if you don't have a God squad. Like, I wouldn't consider this a God squad in the slightest, especially the lineup. And on the mound, we're going to be rocking with our ace, Edward Cabrera. We just picked him up on no money spent, so this will be our first start with him. Last game, we threw Tom Glavine. We won 5-3 on a crazy ending, and I actually recorded a What Would Brev Do for that one, but the game was on Legend. We faced Al Leiter, and I just didn't feel like I played well enough to post it for you guys. Wasn't up to my quality, so hopefully this one will be, because it's our last hurrah if we win. So hopefully it'll be on Legend as well. Trying to make the most of Edward Cabrera. I like my chances on Legend against other people on Legend this year, just because I have more practice with it in years past, and it's really hard to hit, obviously. While we search for a game, I'm holding left on the D-pad. That restricts my matchmaking to the smallest that it can be. So we'll match up with someone as close to our rating as possible, which means if we win, we'll get the most amount of points. If we lose, we'll get the least amount of points taken away from us. So I really like doing that. If you let it extend further, like, there's a chance I could play someone that's like 1100 rating and get a ton of points if I win. But I really just like restricting it in that way, so I kind of know what I'm getting into. Like, from playing this game over the years, since I'm at 884 rating, I need 16 points to get in. I know that if I restrict my matchmaking in this way, like, the least amount of points I could win would be like 17, so I'm basically guaranteed to make it if I win. Hopefully the servers do well. I've been getting a lot of challenge failed and a lot of game server close your session trying to find a ranked game recently, so hopefully we can just hop right into one here and let it rip. Looks like we're good to go here. Edward Cabrera on the bump. Our lineup is far from ideal, so if this is on Legend, you guys are going to see me probably struggle yet again. We are facing parallel 4 Corbin Burns and a guy that has all the collections done, and we are at Franco Park. So, depending on what rating this is, this could be decently hard, but Corbin Burns isn't the worst matchup we could have had. Could have been Leiter again. Al Leiter on Legend. We somehow still scored 5 runs. Hopefully we can come through here, man. Just start to finish strong game and make that World Series. So now that he's loaded in, I'll talk about my approach early on. Unfortunately, the last What Would Brev Do we posted was also against Corbin Burns. So you'll hear me probably repeat a lot of what I'm saying. Corbin Burns is really good at getting ahead in the count, and then he really struggles to put you away. So what a lot of people like to do is throw backdoor sinkers and cutters, or front door sinkers and cutters, to try to catch you striking out looking. So that's what we'll be looking out for when we get to 2 strike counts. Additionally, I'm trying to be extra patient here, just to see how he sequences, and we do have speed at the top of the lineup. So that was an attempted front door cutter that he missed horribly with his spot. Let's see if he goes back to it. He did go slider down and away. That's pretty common as well. We fight it off. Now I imagine this is the sinker up and in. It was a sinker up and away. We put an amazing swing on it, and the ball is just dead. Oh, no. You know what? I'm not going to give him the out because I feel like I deserved a home run on that swing. But, yo, get yourself a Mike Trout. We got to swing here because he's tilted. Oh, he left it right down the middle. He's tilted early. I would be, too. So we're trying to be a little bit aggressive here, actually. Not really the plan. I don't think I deserve to hit that one that far either, but we will tag up our 99 speed to third. And now all of a sudden a ground out is going to be a run early on for us. This game does seem like it's on Hall of Fame and not Legend, so just keep that in mind. Pretty interesting pitch with a guy on third there. Good block by the catcher. I do still kind of want to be a little bit patient here in this at-bat, just kind of see what he goes at me with. Basically any ball in play that's not like a line out to an infielder is going to get this run home, so just see, or a strikeout, obviously, pop out. Those are bad. So 1-2 here. What does he go with? And we struck out, so I'm blowing it already. Yikes. The down and away changeup, pretty unusual, not gonna lie. Don't see it very often. That's more like a traditional pitch, and people don't usually pitch traditionally with Corbin Burns. So we somehow hit it off Mike Trout's dome for a leadoff double and didn't get the run home. Oh well, you could say that all is well in the world. That was universal justice, maybe. All right, let's try our hand with our ace Edward Cabrera, who's immediately going to throw up and in sinkers and get lazy flyouts, because that's what he does. Sometimes on these What Would Brev Do's, I kind of give you guys advice on like how to pitch with a card. I don't really think there's much to say about Edward Cabrera. He dominates on higher difficulties because he can gas his sinker up to 100 miles an hour, so that's really the pitch you want to feature most often. And you just want to make sure you're staying on top of it, checking your opponent's bat speed to make sure that if they are speeding their bat up a ton to adjust for the sinker spam that this guy's going to get, then you keep him honest and throw some sliders and stuff. Let's actually do it here just in case he decides to turn and burn. He was still, I think he was early there. He was very late. I don't know how to interpret that. I'm just going to throw a changeup in the dirt because I don't know what that swing means. Good take by him. It's pretty obvious I'm going to go back up and in with a sinker here, but at least if he hits it, we know he's adjusting. He did not. He was so late. This is usually how it goes on higher difficulties with Edward, man. The guy is just so nasty. You can blow it by people all the time. Even there, I feel like he was sitting on it, and he was still late. Easy 8-pitch inning there. Now let's get it done at the plate. We need to do a little better, a lot better actually, sticking with our approach. We just randomly decided to be aggressive after that leadoff double, and that's not really what we wanted to do going into the game. So we need to make sure we're getting deep into counts and figuring out how this guy likes to sequence. He started off with a first pitch changeup low and away too, so that maybe is an early sign that that's one of his favorite pitches, especially right on right. A couple times he's gone off speed down and away, so curveball in the dirt here. I kind of want to sit off speed down and away, but unfortunately we have to protect on the inside sinker as well. He went sinker down and away. That's basically as good as it gets for a pitch for us. There was the attempt at the backdoor sinker again, so my bat speed was fast protecting against the sinker. And he also threw it in the spot I was looking for off of that, so unfortunate he threw that for a ball. I feel like if he put that in the zone, I would have been crushed. Good at bat by us, though. Another low and away changeup to start the at-bat, and this is also the second time against a left guy in the left-handed batter's box that he has featured cutters inside on the second pitch. So we're really just trying to pick up on sequencing and put ourselves in a position where we can sit on stuff in bigger spots when there's runners on base and the like. There's a nice little sinker away that we perfect, unfortunately right at the shortstop. But by all accounts, we're hitting extremely well, so I am not worried. It's never good to have results-based thinking in anything, but especially in baseball. So that's 2 balls that were absolutely ripped this inning. We're doing everything we can do. We just got to stick with it. That cutter was a little too much of the plate there. I'm surprised I didn't let it rip there. Another off-speed down and away in a 2-strike count. So this is becoming pretty obvious, right? And you could have inferred that he was going to go there because I crushed the sinker last time. I kind of want to be aggressive here with Gary with a runner on and the pitcher on deck. Don't really want to walk here. Good curve. We still have to account. The problem is we have to account for off speed down and away and sinkers up and in, but he hasn't gone sinker up and in once yet. There it is. So luckily we foul that off. Now that we're early on it, hopefully it seems like we're sitting sinker and he goes back to the low and away off speed here. That would be what I would do. Yep, there's the curveball. Maybe he throws it again since he missed his spot. I doubt he'll go sinker. He went cutter away. We're all over this guy, I feel like. Where is the off speed? He went sinker inside. Another good swing by us too. Dang, that inning was tough, man. We hit so well. We were all over him. That's okay, we just got to keep pitching. These are the concerning games though, right? Like, we hit super well. He did not hit well at all when he was hitting. Game's still tied, so you see I go first pitch changeup there. Because I feel like he's ready to make the adjustment here. We basically threw sinkers by him the entire first inning, so now we've got him in a spot where he's just guessing. So this is what I mean when you throw Edward. Yes, his sinker is amazing. Yes, it's its best pitch. Yes, it's pretty overpowered on Hall of Fame and Legend, but if your opponent is sitting on it, it doesn't do you a whole lot of good. You got to really start throwing the other pitches. I mean, that's a core concept of pitching on this game in general, is just being conscious of where your opponent's bat speed is at and what they're trying to do, and playing off of that. He was only just early on that slider. Also, Soriano's swing is apparently pretty slow, so let's go inside. And he was ready there. So just underneath it, really good swing by him. So looks like he has made the adjustment already, so we will definitely try to feature some more off-speed moving forward until he adjusts back. I'm just going to bury a changeup here first pitch just to see if he's cheating. Maybe get ahead in the count this way. You don't always have to throw a strike to start off with strike one. He did take it there. I can't imagine he'd want to be very patient in a Steve Finley at bat here. Yeah, there's the chase. Just going to throw that again and maybe set up a front door sinker with 2 strikes. We'll see. All right, we'll throw it here. And then I don't know where I'm going to go after this, but it seems like a good tunnel to work with. Unfortunately, we threw a ball there. So we'll just kind of throw a give up down and away sinker. If he's sitting on it, he's sitting on it, but I don't want to walk him. He was late there, and now we definitely want to go off speed. We'll go curveball because he hasn't seen it much, and we'll try to get it inside, although this par is huge. We also kind of tipped him off there that we're not throwing a sinker by taking so long to throw that pitch. That's a little thing. If people wait a really long time to pick a pitch, it's probably not the pitch they just threw. Left that slider right down the middle, and I did not challenge this guy up enough this at bat for sure. Good swing by him. Left the slider down the middle 3-2. And he did, in fact, have the slow bat. It's a perfect swing. That's our bad. We probably shouldn't throw a sinker here either. He's probably ready. Dang it, man. Tough. Definitely outplaying this guy by a lot through 2 innings, but we are behind. Such is baseball. Hopefully he just chases his changeup. We can get out of here. He did, but he fouled it off. I don't know if I want to use this front door sinker in a low leverage spot, but I'm already throwing it. He was ready. All right, so he's definitely sitting fastball in high tunnels. Like, I'm going to throw the slider high now. He's going to swing and miss. He's just assuming if it's high in the zone that it's fast. So we will keep that in mind. We'll have to incorporate more off speed, more high off speed. Edwards' slider is really good with that because it has a ton of break, especially right on right. You can make a slider up and away look a lot like a sinker up and in. It's a very good tunnel. So we're playing well, man, by all accounts. We just got to start getting the results here. Nice little pitcher contact swing. Not a whole lot we can do there. Hitting with pitchers is hard. We still, despite everything, worked Corbin for 40 pitches already through 2 1/3. He's going outside a lot more than he was going inside earlier, which is interesting to note. That's another sequence he's used already as well. Last time was slider low and away, I believe. Yeah. So this guy's very, very predictable in his sequencing so far. He just has, like, certain sequences, like sinker, cutter, slider, that he just has repeated several times up to this point. Here's that changeup low and away. He already got a swing and through it once this game. Not surprising. Does he go up and in here? He went up and away. This is what I mean. Like, he's trying to catch me looking. With all the pitches he's throwing with 2 strikes, this is really how people pitch with Corbin Burns. That was a really good spot for that. I was kind of protecting against the sinker there. That was a sinker right down the middle, and I didn't get all of it because I'm late side of good. Unfortunate. That was a good pitch to swing at first pitch. Another good swing by us. Ball just died off the bat. Dang it, man. We haven't really worked many walks either. It's hard to do against Corbin because his control is so good. But we will continue to grind up there. Unfortunately, we're already heading into the 4th inning from our perspective at the plate, which sucks. I feel like this game is flying by. We haven't put up anything so far. He's chased us a couple times now. He does again, but gets a foul ball. I want to throw an up and away changeup at some point, but I want to do it with a runner on first because it's really good at getting ground balls. So that was just a really good pitch that kind of glitched up higher than I wanted to throw it, but he did chase. He had good timing there too. So again, if it's up in the zone, he is just letting it rip. So I think our goal moving forward is going to try to pitch a little bit backwards, get ahead in the count with off speed. This is different because it's Corbin Burns, it's his pitcher, but Against normal hitters, we're going to try to pitch a little backwards, get ahead in the count, and then try to get him to chase some off-speed up in the zone, because he's really hedging his bets against that sinker up to the point where if it's anything up, he's just got a super fast bat. So we'll try to pitch him backwards here, hit him with the first pitch slider, maybe go to a changeup afterwards. He was ready for that one. Maybe it's because it's low. So what we probably need to do is start throwing low sinkers and high off speed, because I feel like this guy is just assuming things on tunnels. So like he went ahead and took that pitch. Let's try a high slider, see if we can get him swinging early through it. Ooh, that was nasty. That pitch was disgusting. Good job, Edward. All right, can we get anything going offensively here? Last time was a cutter, front door for pitch number 2. He went back to the sinker here. I'm kind of sitting on it a little bit here. It seems juicy. Yeah, wasn't in the exact spot I was looking for, unfortunately. There's that slider low and away. This is the same sequence. He is going back to the well so many times. Last time was sinker up and in now. There it is. And then I think last time was a changeup low and away after that. Curveball, please let me check. Oh, lucky. For some reason, I thought that was staying in the zone, but it was nowhere close. That was a bad check swing by me. Sinker up and away. That we crush. Right at Big Papi. Our BABIP this game is tough, man. I'm trying very hard not to get tilted right now, dude. We are swinging it so well. It's actually crazy. We are all over this guy the whole game. There's another slider. Does he try to backdoor a sinker now? First time he's gotten changeup inside. I wonder if he meant to do that or not. Whew, blew it by me. Okay. That was not one of our best swings. Dude, suddenly it's almost the 5th inning and we haven't scored. This is pretty rough. That's another sequence. Sinker cutter. This would now be a slider if he sticks with it. It was a curveball. Get out of play. Thank you. So then he went sinker up and in after that. Then a sinker down and in. We were ready for it. Oh, man. This is a lesson in keeping your head, I guess, man. We were just absolutely all over this guy the whole game at the plate, and that was our first run. Albert comes through for us. Huge. Tie the game up. Cutter inside here. Yep. It's a little off the plate, unfortunately. And Ortiz makes the play. Another good swing. That's an out. Man. Good stuff at the plate. Eventually they'll start dropping, right? That's what I tell myself. Unfortunately, they start dropping the next game after I've already lost sometimes. That is sad boy hours for sure. All right, let's try the slider up and away again. He just struck out on it, so this might be too soon, but dude, that is so gross. He has no idea what to do with that pitch. I don't know if I would either. Man, Cabrera is so much fun. He's hitting off speed early in the count there, which is surprising. I wonder if he's just slowed his bat down and has stopped adjusting. Maybe he's a little rattled from the our offensive, the fact that we tied it up last inning. I think he was late there again. Yeah. Try to front door sinker into a slider in on the hands. It's a really good tunnel. He was late there and pokes it through. Unfortunate. Next is Soriano, I believe, who we do not want to throw any fastballs because he's definitely going to be sitting on it. That is not where I wanted that pitch at all. I think that's the first pitch I've thrown out of the stretch this game. I messed it up horribly. Beautiful ground out, though. We get out of it. Just one bad pitch to Steve Finley. That's it. He's probably saying the same thing about Pujols. Corbin Burns at 66 pitches through 4. Love to see it. That's one of the first pitch cutters he's thrown us this game. Into the slider. Just a little bit off with our swing there. That was pretty classic as well. We just missed with our PCI twice. That's okay. We got Gary versus Variety. This guy has also turned auto shift off, which helps us. It could help us be a little more aggressive early on in counts with nobody on base compared to normal if we wanted to be. I don't really know what I'm looking for here though, so just staying a little bit patient. Last time he went slider off the plate here, try to get me to chase. There's the curveball down and away. We win and get it. Is this going to be dropping at least? Wow. Bro. I mean, bro. Dude. How is somebody not tilted? I feel like I'm pretty level-headed when I play this game. This is pretty crazy. I just gotta hope Cabrera keeps us in it, I guess, man. I can't believe we've already hit for 5 innings and we have 3 hits. Dude. Sorry, I don't want to seem like I'm complaining either. Alright, Finley cranked off speed on us last time, so let's start with the hard stuff. Maybe he'll just be waiting for that slider to hang again, like he trying to recreate the magic of the last at bat. Seems like it. The hard stuff away has seemed pretty good against this guy too. He's taken some pretty good swings on hard stuff inside, but the hard stuff away, I'm gonna hesitate here since we're throwing the same pitch again. Subconsciously implies that I'm throwing something different if I take a while, and he's late there. Beautiful. I guess we just stick with it. He hasn't hit it yet this inning. I think he was early there. Good adjustment. Yeah, now we'll go inside with the slider. Maybe get him to flail. Basically a flail. Now I'm going to hesitate double up yet again. Because what I could do here is front door a sinker, and he was ready for the last one I threw, I think. Was not in a good enough spot. Let's try to bury a changeup, just a waste pitch. Maybe he swings through it. Boom. So that is a basically no risk pitch. Like we either throw a ball or he strikes out or fouls it off or something, right? So I like throwing that when I'm way ahead in the count. I haven't thrown it in a while. Down and in curveball, first pitch that he hits to center. And we are also through 5, only giving up 1 run. This game is cruising, man. All right, top of our order here. Buxton is up again. I don't really want to be aggressive. This guy hasn't really been pitching me disrespectfully at all. He's kind of been painting the corners early in the count. So just got to take my lumps and try to get deeper in these counts. Cutter, slider, change up. There's that inside sinker again. We were just late side of good and a little bit under it. Pretty much the same sequence we've been seeing all game there. If he sticks with this lefty sequence here, this is probably like a changeup or a sinker first pitch, and then the cutter in on my hands second pitch. We'll see what he goes with here. Here's the sinker away, so now this is going to be a cutter inside. If it's in the zone, I want to turn and burn. It unfortunately was out of the zone. I don't know what he's going to throw here. Changeup down and in. Did we get it with Nico? It looks robbable, maybe? Let's go, Nico. The wall scraper. One of the worst PCIs we've had all game, and it leaves. This is a sinker every time. We're too early. Oh. Okay, so that at-bat was the concept I talked about in the past. Sometimes when people give up like momentum-changing home runs, they just autopilot and pick their primary pitch because they're a little rattled. I could tell that guy was going to be rattled after that home run, so that's why I sat sinker there. We were right. We were just early on it. Sometimes you know a little bit too much. First 2-0 count we've seen in a while as well. I'm going to take this pitch just to see what he goes with. 2-1, we could let it rip. I think I'm going to sit on off-speed low and away. He seems to like that. There's the front door cutter. He's gone to that a couple times with 1 strike. Should have known. There's an off-speed low and away. So typical sequencing would then go up and in here. Good pitch by him. Still sitting up and in sinker. It's got to be coming. Down and in sinker. That's the second time this game. I've been sitting up and in, and he threw it low and in. That's pretty lucky for us because it's a lot easier to turn on it when it's low. It's also our first bomb with Simeon on the no money spent account, the player of the month card. Beautiful. And you can see he just autopilot threw a sinker again. We probably should have been ready to hit that. That is the second time this inning that he's done that exact concept that I talk about, where people give up a home run, they get rattled, and then they just autopilot and throw a primary pitch right after the next at bat. Down and away off speed with 2 strikes yet again. Pujols is having himself a game. He cut that off, so we'll stop at first. Good play by Buxton out there. I think this is Ohtani now. Yeah, so it's either sinker, changeup, low and away here. Here's a sinker, and now it is a cutter inside. Hopefully he leaves it in the zone. Oh my goodness. What did he throw here last time? Changeup low and in, so he's not going to do that. Probably something hard. Oh, good pitch. Overthought that at bat. We were all over the first 2 pitches, but we overthought it with 2 strikes. So we get Corbin out of the game after 6. Unfortunately, we only scored 3, but even though we only scored 3, that was an absolute clinic at the plate we put on this game. I mean, if you guys want to go learn how to hit Corbin Burns, go watch those 6 innings back. Results aren't everything, man. I'm sure you guys picked up on it as you were watching, but we were just absolutely all over that guy for the entire 6 innings. Basically knew exactly what he was doing the entire time. But unfortunately, we're only up by 2, and we cannot get complacent. So we got to keep pitching, and also we got to learn how to hit whatever reliever he's bringing in. Because 2 runs is nothing, man, especially on Hall of Fame. 2 runs is honestly nothing on Legend most of the time, too. Unfortunate BABIP there for us, man. He's swinging late at a curveball 6 inches below the zone and pokes it down the line. That sucks. He's probably sitting fastball here, so we'll try to pitch him backwards again. Actually, let's throw him just off the plate, see if he's cheating, just to see. I think he was still late. Yeah. If he's cheating, he's doing a poor job. He was cheating there. Oh no, Otani's not going to get there, is he? Oh my goodness, man. This is an unfortunate series of events, dude. Alright, I guess we warm up the pen. Man, just when we think we're in the cruise control part of the game here, dude. Honestly, can't say anything, though. That was a great swing by him. He did turn on it. We did throw it off the plate, which is what we wanted. Just could not get there with our outfield. A strikeout would be huge here, so I'm just going to throw a fastball like as high as I can and see if he swings. Good take. That's not as believable as I would want it to be, but we're just fishing for him to bail us out here, maybe. Yes. Okay, he did bail us out. You could definitely make an argument to either bring the infield in here or walk David Ortiz. This is actually a really tough part of the game for us as a manager. We got Chipper then Soriano on deck. Chipper's his highest average by far. The problem is I don't want to put the go-ahead run on base. I don't think I want to bring the infield in either because I don't know if I care about 1 run. I'd rather take the out. So I guess we'll pitch to Ortiz and we'll do it very carefully. Hopefully we don't leave anything middle. Just try to go after him here and get like a contact out. I'd even take a ground out. That results in an out and gives him a run. I would take that at this point. Changeup's maybe not the best pitch here. Okay, 3-1. He's got to be sitting sinker, so I'm not going to give it to him. Let's try slider in on the hands. If it's a ball, it's a ball. He was sitting on it. Conventional wisdom says the front door is sinker here, so I'm going to do it. But if he's ready, we are losing. Oh, perfect tunnel. Wow. That sequence was so insane. That last pitch took a lot of nerve, and we get Chipper to hit a lazy fly ball to center. Unless my Buxton is his Trout, we are out of it. Man, big pitch sequences there. How did we not give up a run? That's insane. Edward Cabrera is the man. Now we face Trevor Hoffman. I'm not going to take Sheffield out here yet because we were winning and it's pretty low leverage, but we do have Stargell on the bench if we want him later on. I imagine his sequencing with Hoffman is going to be pretty similar to his sequencing with Burns. He just doesn't have a sinker to work with. So that was yet another 1-strike front door cutter that he threw to a righty, by the way. So if we ever get in a spot where there's runners on base or like a big spot and it's a 1-strike count, that's something we'll definitely be sitting on. Man, that circle change is so slow. I was very late on it. I was waiting too long. Dang. I'm late on 90. That's the Hoffman effect. That's all right. Decent at bat there. We haven't seen Hoffman in a long time. And we haven't seen this guy pitch with him yet, obviously. By the way, regardless of the situation, next at bat, if there's runners on or not, we are not going to take Cabrera out. I think he's more than earned his shot at pitching the 7th or longer. I don't know what happened with my PCI there, but how did I not even foul that? That was actually a really decent swing that looked terrible visually. That was so weird. Dang it. I'm a little over antsy this inning for some reason. Kind of just letting him get back in the game by not adding on some insurance here. This was not a well hit inning by us at all. Maybe Cabrera can sneak one through and we can hit a Buxton bomb or something. Close. Decent swing. Mauricio makes the play. Gotta keep pitching to win this one. Is he pinch hitting for Soriano here? That would be super weird. Maybe he's warming up the pen. I do want to show him one inside sinker because I know that's what he's frustrated with, and then we'll go to other stuff. Dang, he did hit it foul. That would have been a great first pitch out for us there. Now we'll stay away from the sinker probably the rest of the at-bat. We've already shown him that we'll throw it. I want to throw this below the zone actually, just to see. Good take. Haven't tried to front door it yet because if he's accidentally late on a sinker, it means he's going to be perfect on a slider. I don't want him to accidentally hit a bomb by me trying to be cute. So that's why we're trying to stay away with the off speed here. I might just throw that again. That was a pretty rough looking swing. Don't adjust, sir. He was early again, but poked it up the middle. Unfortunate result yet again, man. That's exactly the swing we're looking for. Early rolls it over. Still pokes it through. Now let's see if we can get a double play here on this up and away changeup. He did in fact take it. We just pounded him away all last at bat. I'm scared to go back to it with 2 strikes. I'm worried he'll adjust. Let's try the slider inside one more time. Oh, tag him. Oh, we almost got so lucky there. Dang, I will take the out though. That was not as inside as I wanted it to be, and we got lucky that he lined out. Alright. Still trying to throw this changeup away, maybe get him to roll it over, but I just haven't been hitting the good aspects of my par so far. Nice. He's late on that somehow. Can we turn this? Edward Cabrera. Just dealing through 7. I don't even want to take him out for the 8th yet. This guy is rolling. My bullpen looks good. We got Lee Smith for the 9th if we need him. I wonder if he goes to a different righty here. He did. He goes to Gagne. That's a little bit surprising. Maybe his Hoffman was tired. But I didn't hit Hoffman too well. I might have tried to ride with him. I feel like I hit Gagne a little better than Hoffman this year too. At least they're lower tier cards. We'll see when they get 99s. People love slow curves with Gagne, so we'll see. Especially with 2 strikes. He hasn't thrown one yet though. Tried to paint me low and away with a fastball. We poke it the other way with Buxton. Beautiful. Just protecting there. Took a lot of pitches to pick up on the sequencing and just kind of reacted with 2 strikes. Didn't do anything special. A lot of people pitch with Gagne like very differently from each other, so he's definitely one of the relievers that I like to see a lot of pitches from. I also feel like his fastball is pretty easy to react to even if you're not looking for it, so I guess typically I'm sitting off speed against him. I think it's probably a decent approach. Good take there. Yeah, we're sitting off speed. See if he goes with the fastball here. I could also send the runner. Elected not to. We went down and got that changeup and just didn't get enough of it. Caught at the wall. That was a good spot for that pitch. And we just missed with our PCI, unfortunately. If stealing was a little better too, we might try to take off with Buxton here, but stealing really sucks this year. Even if you time someone up, you might still get not a good jump. Not going to do a whole lot with those 2 pitches. See if he goes slider down and away. That's been his favorite pitch all game. He left it belt high. And we fly out to the wall again. Dude, I swear we could have scored 10 runs this game, man. I'm sitting first pitch fastball because I'm mad. Dang it. All right, Simeon. You could become the MVP very easily here with a bomb. You've already got one of them. He knows it too, pitching very carefully. And we're swinging very early in the 2-0 count. Dang it, man. We're leaving the door open for him. Another inning of really good swings, though. We're leaving the door open for him, but not on purpose, I guess you could say. He is really struggling with his sinkers outside with lefties up, so I guess we'll just try to ride this, maybe this whole inning. Yeah, he adjusted immediately. PCI wasn't very good on that, I don't think, based on how weakly he hit it, but another leadoff batter on for him. And now we really got to start thinking about our bullpen, unfortunately. This is not a great spot to be in, as the away team especially. Just got to try to make good pitches and maybe get another double play here. I feel like our sequencing is getting very repetitive as well. He's definitely hitting better than he was before. This is scary. Let's see if he chases this sinker. He did not. 3-1 count. We'll go sinker away, but I'm not happy about it. He was late still. Oh, what do we throw here, man? I'm going to try to front door this sinker. He took it last time. Hopefully he's not ready. He was not ready. He swings late. Another double play for Edward. Huge, man. Oh, this sequencing. I just feel like we've been all up in this dude's brain the entire game, man. I feel like we've played so well. It's a 2-run game in the 8th, and we're on the road. This is so scary. Our World Series game, too. Man, he's very early there. Tying run at the plate again. Bro. So many swings that were not good. Oh, he was only early. Sinker's maybe not the best pitch here. He did not adjust, thankfully. Just throw it again, I guess. He's late. Make the play, Edward. Nice. We're through 8. 1 run given up. We probably should think about our bullpen for the 9th. Even amount of hits somehow. We really desperately need some insurance, too. Ortiz Jones Soriano is definitely going to be a Lee Smith inning. Might be an Edward Cabrera inning, though. We'll see. We'll probably have to pinch hit if we get a couple guys on this inning, considering we're starting with our 5-hole. Goose Gossage. A lot of people love throwing his 4-seam and sinker, and then obviously right on right, people are going to throw slurves outside. I imagine with the way this guy's sequenced all game, he'll throw hard stuff early and then try to throw slurves low and away right on right. That was a slurve right down the middle that I missed somehow because I'm trash. Does he throw it again here? Ooh, nasty. I mean, I should be swinging at that, especially with no one on, but I just wasn't ready for a sinker down and in. I don't know why he's throwing that either. Like, we've already hit it out twice this game. That was unnecessary. We need to just chill. We've actually hit so bad since Corbin Burns left the game, aside from last inning. Pretty much all over that sinker, but unfortunately off with our PCI. And it's getting really scary now. We'll leave Sheffield in as well just to have a little bit of bench leverage. We could go to McMahon here, but with nobody on base, it's not a whole lot of upside. Could go to Stargell here also. There's the slurve. I have to imagine he's going sinker down and in now, right? We just looked at it last time. It was off the plate. Good spot. We were ready, though. There's the slurve. This is very classic sequencing. You see this all the time with Goose Gossage. Get through. Nice, Gary. All right. Gary sets up Gary. We are hyper aggressive this at bat because I don't really want to take Cabrera out, so we're just sitting fastball first pitch. It was a sinker. Dang it. Good spot for that slurve. I could have maybe chilled a little bit there. I don't know, dude. Feel like this game shouldn't be 3-1. We'll see. We're going to leave Edward in, but the slightest bit of base running action, he is definitely gone for Lee Smith. He's pitched so well, though, man. I swear. Like half this guy's hits were not even good timing. He's only given up 7.
It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100
Beautiful.
pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time.
Now I want a front door sinker because he's probably telling himself not to chase after that one. Oh my gosh. Yo, that is unhittable, bro. Look at the sequencing. And then we tunnel it right after. 2 more outs for Edward to get all the way through this one. Pitching him backwards here. I'm going to try to bury a curveball just to get a little bit of a higher tunnel. Maybe he chases. Good take. We saw it. We saw it. Try this fastball up now. Bad accuracy. Hopefully I don't leave it in the zone. He was so ready it hurts. He was cheating sinker there. Look how early he was. Unreal. This is probably not a good pitch. I'm actually just going to... Yo. I tried to bail out of that pitch by making horrible input, and it just front doored on him perfectly. I don't know if my confidence with this guy right now is through the roof. That probably should not have happened. Dude, just caught him looking on. I was trying to throw a wild pitch, caught him looking. Soriano's late. Edward Cabrera goes the distance. And we get the W, and we make World Series. Let's see if that game was on Legend or Hall of Fame. I feel like it was Hall of Fame. We struck out 13 batters with Edward. That was, in fact, on Legend. Wow, I must be pretty locked in because the pitches looked pretty slow there. We did make World Series. 905 is the final rating, and we get parallel 1 Edward Cabrera after just 1 start. We've received rewards for the season. Our World Series pack. I'm probably just going to sell them, but if I was to add somebody to the team, it would probably be Wieters, just to get a little bit more catching depth. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll save this pack opening for a more traditional no money spent episode, but hopefully you guys learned a lot. We literally only scored 3 runs, but I swear we hit so well. I feel like you guys could learn a ton from that gameplay. If you guys have any questions about what happened, what went down that game, let me know. Appreciate the support this year. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Take care, friends. Thanks for your support. We'll see you next time.